Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Sharp with it. Pass to Daniels. And here's Sharp. 6 to shoot. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Offline with his 3. But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Stripped away. Hard inside. Right side, Green. Pass to LeBron. A rebound by Washington. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
Draymond Green.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Sharp. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, it's one of his favorite spots right there. Daniels using his reach to get himself an easy bucket inside.
No good from LeBron.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And the dunk by LeBron.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
Back to Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. Driving in. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Here's wow, what a play.
Unbelievable.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Now Sharp. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Neesmith can't get it to go. Sharp with it. Hart covering. And stolen by Anunoby. Pass to LeBron.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the dunk by James.
That's a big part of his game. He's going to fight you to get inside, and then he will finish around the rim.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one off hard. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Back to you.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. James, no good. Here's Holmgren. Seattle grabs the miss. James, left side. "54 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Got a piece of it. On the wing, Anunoby. To the middle. Here's Green. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. High arcing shot. Three-pointer, Daniels. It's all tied in Seattle. We've got more in store for you right after this.
The visiting team, 9.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity? Just a little too cute on that one, and it cost them.
Here's LeBron. Excellent defense from Daniels.
Unreal.
A few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric.
Over to the wing. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Daniels. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
And stolen by Hart. Pass to Nesmith. Anunoby outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's Sharp. Back to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Pass to James. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scorer. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Maybe the clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
First team foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Hart. And Hart throws it down.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. Now, here's Sharp. He has 7. And stolen by Hart. And Anunoby slams it in.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
3 points.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Burks on the wing. Baseline jumper. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And they
Deliver the hammer!
What a finish!
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Here's James.
Away team
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
And the first one at the line is good.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low. He can handle the basketball, shoots the three, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
Dyson Daniels. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Down low, and stolen by Daniels.
And his active hands right there prevented that entry pass. Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Seattle on defense after LeBron James's miss. Here's Sharp, and he can't jam it through. Seattle trails by 3. Pass to Burks. From the wing, and Holmgren pulls it down.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And Hart throws it down.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Here's James. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And Seattle making a change here. Pass to Burks. To the inside. Holmgren with the steal. Sharp with it. 11 points in the game. With 2 seconds left. Oh, he flew in there.
Wow! That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
18.
And we've reached halftime in this one.
25.
They're up by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Mitchell looking it over. Burks for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Burks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Sinks the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competition.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
First team foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's his third foul of the game.
Aaron Nesmith. Away team foul. Dyson Daniels.
And And here is Neesmith. Scoreless thus far. 6 on the shot clock. Here's LeBron. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Sharp on the wing. 13 points in the game. Holmgren can't hit. Seattle trails by 7. And from technical fouls, 10 to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
They double him with Green. Out to the right wing. Here's Sharp. 4 on the clock. And he drives. Whoa! What a play!
And an exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Here's Neesmith. The offensive rebound. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that one's good. Daniels.
And that is something that Daniels will continue to work on. The key for him, keep shooting it with confidence.
LeBron, left side. Three-pointer. James connects from deep.
There's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back, always quick with an answer.
Now Sharp, 15 points in the game. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
James looking around. Goes up on the wing. The shot off that time.
The edge on the glass.
Oh, man!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers. For example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Fires from deep.
Capable of guarding any position. LeBron is also skilled at just contesting shots.
And an intentional foul right there.
Third team foul.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
There you go. I mean, this is the time to get aggressive. I mean, they need to keep feeding him the basketball.
It's stolen by Green. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. James in the post. 16 points for him.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
And Sharp has it in the corner. Over Green. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got 19 points.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Diabate. Caldwell Pope for 3. They get it back. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Caldwell Pope's got 11.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And here is Green, following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Nesmith. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to James. No good. Shot missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And last season's most improved player, and Tim, I know you like this guy, Dyson Daniels, a rising player.
Well, Kevin, he is an elite defender, already one of the best we have in this league, and he's just getting started.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul, still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Pass to Sharp. With the drive. And then Sharp with the dunk.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking.
Oh, that was amazing!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Washington. Now, here's Sharp. Outside Daniels. Shot clock at 3. Connects from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 6 in the quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Nesmith. From downtown. Green, the screen. His three-pointer's off the mark. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul.
Really, it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the free throw, no good.
And maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Buckets coming in bunches right now. He is just being big time.
Here's James. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
5th personal foul.
It's going to be on Dyson Daniels.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Second free throw, no good. You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is, I promise you that.
Here's Nesmith. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Pass to Washington. Sharp with it. Into the lane. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
2 minutes remaining.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Here's LeBron. They can't stop the run with that one. That's tipped and stolen by Hart. Holmgren with the steal. Outside Daniels. The three-pointer off the mark. Seattle with the ball. James outside. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Team foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And Sharp drops them both. 52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Burks. Screen by Nurkic. And there's the drive.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Outside Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Seattle ball.
.12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's Pippen. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one.